Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Shadow Player, and today we're going to be discussing the PlayStation 4. Yes, the beautiful PS4, in my opinion, the greatest console ever made, except for maybe the Nintendo 64. So we'll just start off the bat with that one. If any of you own a PS4, which if you do, that's probably why you're watching this video. You're curious, alright? You may or may not know about the upcoming firmware update 1.7 for the PS4. It's set for release 2 days from now, April 30th, 2014, in the United States. And it's going to include a lot of cool stuff. I got a webpage pulled up here. We can read that. And there's going to be video of it up on the screen. So, back in March, a man by the name of Shihei Yoshida tweeted out that in an upcoming PlayStation 4 firmware update, the ability to dim your DualShock 4's light bar would be included. And we now know that that update is, in fact, 1.7, which is coming out in 2 days. So that's going to be a nice feature for people that have been having problems with it. Me personally, I haven't had any problems really with my light bar so far. I know a lot of people have the issues. It's really bright in general, or which leads to a couple problems. Either it's just too bright in the room, or the more common one I hear is that it's glaring a lot on the TV, and they can see it on the TV. They hate seeing it. So up until 2 days from now, the only solutions were to either cover it with something, duct tape being a pretty popular choice, or what I think is not only a fix, but also a very creative customization option for your controllers to have a light bar decal. It's exactly what it sounds like. You take the vinyl cover and you put it over the light bar and you peel it out, and you can have multiple designs and they look really cool. I'll have some pictures up right now. There's some Sony ones. There's ones that say Sony. There's ones that say PS4. There's Batman. There's all sorts of different light bar decals. They're really cool. You can even get custom ones. So they're really cool. On to the next few features. Keep in mind that this is not all the features that are going to be on it. I want you to keep that in your head while I'm reading all this to you, because from what we know right now, there's going to be a lot more in this update than what I'm about to list, because they have confirmed, Sony has confirmed that this is the biggest update they have ever released on their PlayStations, including PS3. It's very big, so I'm assuming to include a bunch of features, hopefully a lot of stuff people are wanting. Personally, I want to see some more user interface customization, either custom pictures, change the color of the background. What I would really like is that the user interface is almost perfect, and it's very snappy. The problem is, once you start building your game collection, you have a huge horizontal row, and it can be bothersome to scroll through it, and it's just kind of cluttered sometimes. So what I want for it to be is that you could have the option to disable that, or they just take it out completely and keep the library. But in the library, you can sort everything however you want, whether it be you could just sort everything out by hand. You could sort it A to Z, Z to A, numbers maybe, stuff like that, and also include folders. And you're basically set. Really, all we need is folders, and none of the recent games and stuff on the home screen. I think that would be a smart move on their end, and I don't see how it can be all that difficult. But what do I know, right? Alright, so here's some more features. The firmware update will be coming with the video editor app, the long-awaited video editor app for the PS4 called Share Factory. It lets you easily, and I mean easily, edit and customize your gameplay videos, and after you do that, you can upload them onto Facebook like you could before, but now they're also allowing you to export them to external USB storage and upload the clips anywhere else you want. You use it for YouTube or anything else. So I see that being used pretty often for people that don't have, you know, real capture cards, which brings us to the next feature. 1.7 allows you to turn off HDCP, giving you the ability to capture video directly from your HDMI output. Basically, this means this is going to be really good for people with capture cards, because before you really need to work around it, and it was just a pain in the ass to use a capture card to record gameplay like everyone was doing on last gen. So this is something that's really good for people. I know a lot of people are really happy about that, so that's good. Another small thing, it's going to be able to allow you to change the recording time of the gameplay to shorter increments. You're going to have the ability to share your clips. You're going to be able to change who you can share your clips with on the share screen, and also it removes the default saves for screenshots and video clips. Another nice feature is, and I'll try to elaborate on this after I read it, the feature, you have the ability to pre-download your pre-ordered games from the PlayStation Store up to several days before launch. So, actually that's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, if you pre-ordered a game on the PlayStation Store, there was always a lot of problems when you went ahead, everyone has their pre-order games, and on launch day you go on and you download it, and so many people are downloading that game that it can take a whole day sometimes to even get up on that new game, and that really sucks. So this is the fix for that. You'll be able to pre-download your pre-order games up to several days before launch. So basically, you can download them before the launch day, but I believe you can't play them until launch day, though I foresee some hacking problems with this. People might be able to play them before. I don't know what's gonna go down yet. So I know a lot of people are liking the HDCP and the light bar. As of now, this is about all that's confirmed, but there's more to talk about. And they're gonna trickle out a little bit more information over the next few days. The thing that keeps me faithful is that they say this is the biggest update, and I can imagine Share Factory taking up a decent amount of storage, but it's not going to take up as much as they said it can be. So I'm hoping they really have some user interface changes, and also some more support for external media, which brings us to our next topic, which very heavily rumored MP3 playback coming to the 1.7 firmware update. Now, before we delve into this point, I just want to say, with the Share Factory, you will be able to, via a external USB that you plug in, flash drive that you plug in, you will be able to put your own MP3 songs in a Share Factory game clip. So this almost kind of supports this a little bit. Just something to note there, that you'll be able to put your own music in there, which is really cool. So let's see what we have here. So a tweet quoted by DualShockers: 1.7 is a major update. It's the biggest that Sony has ever made, features and size-wise. And this is what I was talking about. To keep in mind, I only listed about 4 features maybe. So I'm thinking there's a bunch more to come, a ton of little things, and a few more big things that they haven't released yet. It's going to be over 300 megabytes. It's gonna be huge. So, bit of an update for PS4 involves the playback support for the MP3s, and that's considered one of the longest awaited features for Sony's next-gen console. I see things all over the internet, and I talk to my friends. The PS4, while it is a much powerful system than the PlayStation 3 hardware-wise, it doesn't have a lot of the features that the PS3 had. It's really lacking a lot that its predecessor can do, which is quite kind of laughable, really. I mean, it doesn't have external media support as of now. Maybe you're watching this later and they added it and we'll all be having a party, but they don't have it right now. The user interface is, in a lot of aspects, is better. In a couple, it's worse. The customization is definitely really bad. You can't do anything to customize it whatsoever. You can't do anything. You can't even change the background color. I would really like to have custom pictures in the background color. And another thing I'd like is the option to be able to switch to the XMB. I think that would be cool to be able to have the option to switch it back to that, kind of like how you can go to the normal desktop mode of Windows 8. Basically the same thing. So there's a pretty good chance that MP3 support will be supported in this next update, and hopefully more external storage features. And the man I just mentioned before, Shiha Yoshida, it's Sony's Worldwide Studios president. On his PSN profile, he has changed his profile picture to like a music player demo. Although this has been said this could be related to Bungie's Destiny game, but he also could be teasing at the MP3 playback. So that's something to think about. There's some food for thought for you. And that's really all we have to talk about at the moment, you guys. I mean, it's only 2 days away, hitting the PS4 on Wednesday, where I live in the US. I believe it's very much the same for most of the other countries. But so there's some cool stuff that we know about already. Share Factory is a big one. I can see a lot of people using that, and also the light bar and the HDCP. You know, you really just a lot of these things are nice touches, but I think most of you will agree with me when I say we just want what our PS3s won't have. You know, we want our next-gen console to be able to have all these nice things the PS3 had. I know a lot of people that use the PS3 as their primary media device. It was the all-in-one. It was what the Xbox One wants to be. It can do pretty much everything and anything except for play Pornhub. So really though, the PS3, you could use external hard drives. You could use the flash drive, external USB storage to play your movies, your music, you get your pictures, game saves, all that good stuff, all the whole 9 yards. And I really just want to see this integrated into the PS4, if not now, soon. And also the user interface things that I talked about. The UI could really use some refreshing. A lot of people are sick of seeing the blue. I'm okay with the blue. I just wish we could change the colors and have custom pictures, and also the folders in the library. That's really all. That's all I want, and some more games. So I'll keep you guys updated. There's going to be some cool links for you to check out in the description. You can read a little bit more about it. I might have missed a couple of things here and there, but I covered the important things. So if you want to go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button, and thank you very much for watching. You want to drop a comment, I always really appreciate feedback. We can start a little discussion in the comments. I'll be sure to respond to as many people as I can, which probably won't be much because I kind of suck. Anyway, so go ahead and subscribe. I'll keep you updated on the PS4, and there's definitely a lot more to come. See ya.